today on KiddNation TV.
Hello, it's part-time Potter.
If you can tell right now, we're very nervous. We're going to kick it off with our girl, Alicia, who's back in town. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, JC.
So you're smiling.
I am.
Because you are now a wife.
I'm a wife. The wedding was so stressful, and I'm so happy it's over. And my advice is elope, because I would never want to do it again. You know the rumor of, like, if it rains on your wedding day, it's good luck.
Yeah.
Right?
It means well, you'll be wealthy.
Well, then we're gonna be together forever. Less than 24 hours before we were supposed to get married on Saturday, my fiance calls me crying.
That scares
He
you.
changed his mind?
Right, thank you, Al. That's what I thought. I was like, great. I flew all the way to North Carolina for this. He calls me, our venue was flooded. He was up shin deep in mud and water. He was like, there's no way we're getting married.
Yeah.
This is it. I don't know. We had a family coming in, and we didn't know who all was coming because not everyone RSVP'd.
Right.
We called every venue in the whole mountain. All of them booked, and if they're not booked, it costs like $15,000, and our budget was like $40. Okay?
So what'd you guys end up doing?
So we actually called this one place. They were booked, but they had a gift shop that they were willing to give us and take everything out of the gift shop and let us have for a few hours.
See how nice people are in the Carolinas?
Oh, they're so sweet.
Were people in the gift shop like buying maps and stuff while y'all were getting
Not
married?
before, yeah. Finally had a venue, and it was beautiful, so we thought we were in the clear. Friday night at my rehearsal dinner, my flower girl falls down, hits her face, and she had a bruise from like the top of her head all the way down. My ring bearer, 15 minutes before the ceremony on Saturday, gets stung by a bee. So I hear him screaming in pain. At this point in my head, I'm like, am I even getting married? But we got married, and it was beautiful, and I have a ring on. We can't afford a honeymoon right now, so we were like, honeymoon. Stop at like a little motel in Arkansas.
Sure.
Ended up passing out. Wasn't even that much fun. And then I woke up to make coffee, and there's a huge pile of blood in my hotel room.
Yeah!
We laid on top. No, it was on the floor, Kelly.
In the corner.
In the corner.
If you can't handle a little bit of blood, don't stay at a motel, okay?
Right.
It's just a little bit.
I think that's good luck.
It's all good. But you guys made it fine.
I have a husband.
And you have a husband. Now, I was trying to think back to when I was dating my wife and to see if there were some bad omens. The day before our wedding, and you guys were there for this, there was an earthquake.
Yeah.
Earth was trying to tell us something.
I was sitting in a bar watching the light fixtures go back and forth. I remember that.
I was hungover, so I was kind of like, what's going on?
You just thought you were hungover.
I had one.
You did, Al?
The night that I was going to, the night that I did propose, the only car I had to drive was a limousine, and my limo driver didn't show up.
Oh.
I had to drive my own limousine, and I put my girlfriend at the time in the back.
At any point, did she ever roll up the partition so you'd stop talking to her?
She did not. That would have definitely been a bad omen.
Right? Let's go to Nicole here. Hi, Nicole.
Back in 2007, I was engaged, but had a couple of doubts in the back of my mind. And about 6 to 8 weeks before the wedding, all in the course of about 3 days, I got a call from the dressmaker saying that the dress had been made completely wrong and would have to go back to Australia and be made again.
Australia. Oh, my.
And my brother in the military, he was going to be best man, and he got orders to be deployed. And so he wasn't going to be there. We had cake toppers made of the bride and the groom, and then our two dogs, which were kind of our babies at the time. And the dog, when we got home, jumped over my lap, and I missed the leash. So I'm like, no, and I'm trying to chase her, and I pushed the gate out of the way. And when I did, my ring caught on the gate as I'm running, and it twisted and bent the ring around my finger. And so I had to go to the fire department and have it cut off. After that, I said, that's it. I'm done.
The ring.
Oh.
You called off the wedding?
I did.
Whoa!
I
couldn't- I couldn't-
That was just too many signs.
Everybody was telling you this
She
wasn't
said
supposed to happen.
Right.
She was very good feels.
I don't think anybody can top that.
Yeah, man, Nicole.
Yeah.
You don't want to ask me if there are any bad omens?
Yeah, I did want to come to you, Jenna, because were there any?
Oh, you mean that he changed his mind a month
There
later?
it is.
I narrowly avoided
A disaster?
douchebaggery. Yeah.
There it is.
I actually think maybe it's like the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes bad omens are a good thing.
Yeah.
If you can tell right now, we're very nervous because about a week ago, Dr. Jones, who's a professor at TCU, stopped by to take some samples from our microphones and our kitchen and our hands and our fingernails to determine who is the dirtiest in the office. Now, Dr. Jones, are we in fact super dirty?
I found that we have a lot of germs in the office. We're going to find out some bad and good news on that.
What's dirtier, the dorms at TCU or our office?
I think we probably have a good comparison.
Okay.
But not all germs are bad germs.
Not all germs are bad germs at all, absolutely. But some of them do cause disease. So are y'all ready to see these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, come on over.
Ew.
Ooh.
Whoa! Why does my name look so dirty?
What's so fuzzy?
First of all, we simply let the plates grow. So let's take a look at these plates right here. So Kelly, here was what was on your hands.
Oh, Kelly, you're
And also,
nasty.
That's pretty bad.
Al, there was yours.
Oh, mine looks good.
So Jenna, there's yours.
Wow, Jenna, that's
JC?
pretty.
And
Nice.
there's yours as well.
You and Al are very similar. and
Absolutely.
Jenna and mine are-
Because we high five a lot.
There you go. I did an analysis here, and Jenna, you were the worst on pre-hand washing. I mean, what was on your hands was first. You had the most organisms on your hand.
Put that on your Bumble profile.
JC, we actually said you were number 2. What? Al, you were number 3. And Kelly, you were the cleanest of us all.
Pre-washing?
Pre-washing. So as we take a look at our mics.
Now, this is why I'm nervous because most people use my microphone when they come into the studio.
So you're blaming everybody else. for
Oh, hell yeah.
Al, as we take a look at your mic, a lot of organisms on it, very similar to the ones that were actually on your hands, which makes a lot of sense.
I lick my
right?
hands a lot, yeah.
You actually had the cleanest mic.
Awesome.
So
She doesn't talk.
amazing that you had very. So there's some yellow ones. There's this interesting
booger
color in
looking?
here. Yeah, there's your phone and your mic.
Why are they fuzzy?
Now let's take a look at this one.
That
so
is
this is
Y'all need to stop using my dang mic. Yo, it smells.
or black. Oh, absolutely.
really
smell.
Yeah, why?
I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it.
Floating
If you're
around.
watching on TV, it kind of smells like foot.
Kelly, your phone was actually clean, but your mic was the dirtiest.
Woo, Kelly.
Oh, I smell that.
One time Justin uses my mic for podcasts, doesn't
He
he?
uses
He
Jenna's.
uses mine. Mine definitely gets used the most. That's why that's surprising.
It is surprising, it really is. So we determined, as we said, that Kelly had the worst mic. Al, you were second. JC, you were third, and Jenna,
I was
you
all
had
bragging
you
about
had
my hands.
You
So
had,
I got a real clean mouth but dirty paw.
I love it. Al, could you describe your bathroom for me?
And this is the home of Blake Shelton's cardboard cutout. Don't you tell me that we have tainted Blake.
When E. coli shows up on this plate, it shimmers a metallic green color.
Oh, Blake.
More KiddNation TV after the break.
Hiring is challenging, but there's one place you can go where hiring is simple, fast, and smart. That place is ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. And right now, KiddNation members can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/kid. That's ZipRecruiter.com/KIDD. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Tune in to KiddNation TV all this week for a chance to win a trip to the beautiful Serrata Beach Resort. Offering newly redesigned rooms and suites and an abundance of on-site activities, this is the vacation you've been waiting for. Whether you want to play more at the resort's beachfront pools, indulge in their signature restaurants, Serrata Beach Resort is the center of it all. Text the word relaxing to 31996 by midnight Central Time on Sunday to enter for this 3-night getaway thanks to Visit Florida.
Welcome back to KiddNation TV.
Mandy Moore's fiance wrote a song for her. What was her reaction? Oh my gosh, best song ever.
Right.
You got to put it on an album.
Right.
JC writes a song for his fiance, Kinsey.
Yep.
Performed it.
Laughs at him.
Performed it at the wedding. She said it was because you guys were looking at her.
Oh, because we're looking at her like, isn't this so sweet?
And it was
He
sweet.
starts laughing at you.
Even if we wanted to laugh, we weren't going to laugh in that moment.
I was singing it at the
No, we
wedding.
couldn't laugh at that.
Special.
Like then.
Have you sung it for her since so she could get the gist of it when everybody's not looking at her?
No. The last time I performed it was at the wedding.
Are you serious?
Well, I came back and I put it on now. Yeah, I recorded it with Chickering.
Some songs are just one and done.
Please
You
bring
have
it in.
it.
Oh, man.
Let's listen to
I
it.
think I have it somewhere.
Well, it's probably in the system.
Here's the thing.
somewhere.
That.
Stop.
Drowning in your eyes, I need a lifeline.
Turn it up.
Take my hand and I'll take yours. We don't know what we have in store. There's never stopped.
So emo.
Before.
This is awesome.
We'll step out onto our own world. Defy the odds, we'll both grow old. And together watch our lives unfold. Let's never look back.
It's not that bad.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I learned how to play the guitar just for my wedding. Oh, there's a whoa.
Ooh, layers.
But there's no.
That's the chorus.
Turn it up.
Oh, sorry.
Now he wants to hear. Hey, I'm good.
You're always there when I feel down. You're beautiful in your wedding gown.
Oh, yeah.
Take
Oh, yeah. Break
my
that.
hand. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Back when I saw you at
Okay,
the
we're good.
party.
No, but how long is it?
All right.
It's a song.
Song it won't end.
Wanna dance with me?
It's a song.
8 years later at the altar, although my eyes are filled with water. I'm
good.
happy.
Hello, it's Part-Time Potter, the most powerful wizard in the world. And here we are about to play Wand of Fortune with these two elves named Derek. And what's your elf name?
Twerky.
Twerky and
Winky.
Winky. All right, what are the name of the 7 books of Harry Potter beginning to end? Go. Okay, take it.
Oh, take it. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows.
Hey, ding, 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 she got it. You gotta be quicker, okay, Twerky?
I'm too polite.
Oh, okay. All right, so this guy came in with some potions and a really cool robe, acting a little cocky, and I need to put him in his place because ain't nobody's wand fight better than my wand fight. So, bruh, post up. I'm challenging you to a wand fight. Okay. Oh, What house is Cedric Diggory in?
Hufflepuff.
Correct. What was the name of the last Horcrux? There you go.
Nagini?
Correct.
Nagini.
Nagini, correct. Avada Kedavra, boom. Killed him, slayed it. What was the name of Harry Potter's owl? Oh,
Hedwig.
Hedwig. Ooh, tied 2-2. This is getting serious. All right, last question. What is the name of Harry Potter and Hermione's child? Oh, he took it.
They don't have a child.
Correct. Trick question. And you win this amazing wand. Pull it out of the bag. Let us see what you won. Hey. Bonus points. Whose wand does that belong to?
I don't know.
Me either. Okay, cool. Well, that was Hogwarts. That was Wizard Wand of Fortune. Well, there you have it, folks. That was Wand of Fortune. Thank you so much. Wingardium Leviosa. Boom. Oh. What do y'all have in here?
I came all the way to duel. You gonna do this?
Are you ready? Are you afraid of my wand? Inite. Inkatata. Boom. No.
More KiddNation TV after the break. Welcome back to KiddNation TV. With school starting up again soon, we had a viewer write in and ask the cast, who was your favorite teacher and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Al, you want to answer that one first?
Sure. For me, it was Miss Dickens. Miss Dickens was the teacher at Green Hill School that I had. And when I went to the 5th grade and had to repeat the 4th grade, she actually walked me from the 5th grade back to the 4th grade, but did it with such class and dignity. I'm not lying. She did not hurt my feelings one bit and not embarrass me. She could embarrass me in front of the whole 5th grade.
Of course.
That I thought I was going to. But she didn't. She said, Al, come over here. And she just walked me back to the 4th grade. That was
nice
so sweet.
of her.
That was so sweet. I've always loved Miss Dickens for that.
Yeah. Kelly?
Mine was my English teacher, Mrs. Clark. She loved grammar and diagramming sentences as much as I did. I was one of those weird kids that really liked to diagram. And one of my favorite things to do is to read books and find a mistake that slipped by the editor. She loved grammar like I did, and I really loved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she helped, bring out that side of me.
Okay.
I have a tie because I can't pick one out of the two.
Okay.
My ESL teacher, Miss Martin, when I was in 3rd grade, she's the one that basically gave me the foundation to learn how to speak English. I do it okay. I do it gooder than I used to. and my history teacher that I had my junior year and senior year of high school, Miss Halter, she was the one that pulled me aside and she said, you know what? I see something in you. She didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
And she always let me stay after class. If I was having a bad day, she'd let me talk to her, and she was super cool. And so I've never forgotten those two teachers.
What about the one you had a relationship with?
I did not have any relationship. I did not have a relationship with that woman.
Now this is a tortoise. Her name is Sunny. She's a radiated tortoise. They are only found natively on the island of Madagascar. So only place in the world. They get that name because this shell looks like beautiful sunbursts kind of radiating across that shell. Now this is actually a critically endangered species, which means there's very, very few left.
Wow.
So the Dallas Zoo is really trying to help these guys out in their natural environment. We've done all kinds of projects to help save them. But one of the big threats to these guys is the illegal pet trade. So we definitely recommend you guys never get anything that's endangered, and make sure you do research before you get a pet like a tortoise.
Oh, I almost got one.
As long as you do your research and make sure it's not a tortoise that's threatened, do a lot of your research, make sure you know how to take care of it.
Do their shells shed?
Great question. So their scale, great question.
Another great
I say that a lot.
Got the spot.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
the spot.
You found the T-spot.
I did.
Now they are scales, just like lizards and snakes, but they don't shed their outside layer of their shell.
Got it.
Now, if their shell feels familiar, it's because the outside layer is made out of keratin, the same thing as your fingernails. So it feels a little bit like your fingernails.
Oh, he good.
Now, they get a nickname in Madagascar, and that is the rain dancer tortoise or the rainmaker tortoise. So Madagascar will go through a very long dry season. They won't have any rain. Well, then the rain finally comes, it hits their shell, it kind of tickles, they all stand up and start dancing.
Oh, that's
So the locals will look out their window and see a bunch of
heavy.
dancing tortoises, and that's how they got their name, the rainmaker tortoise.
How much does he weigh?
So he only weighs about 15 to 20 pounds.
Okay.
They top out about 30 to 35.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, although they don't get huge, like the giant Galapagos tortoise we have at the zoo, this type of tortoise is incredibly long-lived. The oldest on record lived to be 188 years old.
Wow.
Dang.
Now, these guys are herbivores, so she has that big beak in the front of her face. She'll use that to bite open raw fruits and vegetables. So at the zoo, she's got a very healthy diet. She eats kale and spinach, broccoli, she likes sweet potato, all kinds of yummy vegetables like that.
Gotta get you a burger, dog.
In their native environment, they'll also eat a lot of cactus because that provides them not only food, but also water.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that shell. It's beautiful.
It is
Yes,
pretty.
it's one of the most beautiful tortoise shells out there.
Make a nice helmet.
Hi, baby. What's up, big dog?
Yeah.
So I'm teaching my kids all the good stuff.
I went to San Antonio to do an appearance,
Is that right? Yeah.
and everybody was dancing. They asked me to dance, and I realized that I forgot how to dance.
Yeah, you lost your dance
Like
card.
I lost, yeah.
You just gotta. We
Everybody-
do dance parties every night at my house, right, Kason?
Of course.
Who wins the dance party usually?
Usually.
That's right. What?
What?
You?
Kason, teach Big Al how to floss.
Come here, Al.
Go over there, Al.
Dance lessons with my son Kason.
Now the floss is like from Fortnite, right?
Yes, it's from Fortnite. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow Kason.
Okay, I'll follow
Teach
you.
him.
Okay.
Boom, 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 bam, boom, 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 boom. And then you can go faster, and then you're gonna get it. Oh, hey, easy.
How do you know what?
Kill him now. Hey.
I'm
You're
doing
doing it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I got my black back.
You got
I
it,
got
bro.
my black
Hey,
back.
we flossing up in that
my black
back. Come on.
Got the shoe? Okay, Al.
All right, I can do that. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
3,
whoa.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, just hopping and kicking?
3, 4.
I can do that.
2, 3, 4. There you go.
Oh,
Hey.
now, what is that called?
The loser dance?
That's the loser dance.
Oh.
Let's do the daddy's home dance.
All right. Let's
Wear it
daddy's
out.
home, Dan.
I feel weird Al doing daddy dance with my son.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to
In
get
that
used to
In that
it.
case, I got some news for you.
Kason, that's your daddy.
Yeah.
Ready to fly away to the Serrata Beach Resort in St. Pete Beach, Florida?
Enter our watch and win game now.
Just text the word relaxing to 31996 by midnight Central Time on Sunday to enter.
Bask in the sun at Serrata Beach Resort, where play more takes on a meaning all its own.
More Kid Nation after the break. Welcome back to Kid Nation TV.
Welcome back. We're with Dr. Jones from TCU, and he's given us our results from all the bacteria we have here at the studio. So far, nobody's dying.
So we got to talk about the coffee maker, right?
Right.
And the water faucet.
Right.
Very interestingly, when we took a look at your the coffee maker, we saw two things. We did on the handles and the buttons, and on the inside of the drip. And again, we found not only staph, we found E. coli and a few other types of bacteria.
I thought it
on
was
there.
breakfast blend I was drinking.
Yeah.
Nope, it's E. coli blend.
It's E. coli.
Island coli.
My only question is would you drink coffee out of our coffee pot after this?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all I need to know. If
Dr. Jones would do it.
So what I did is I took all these plates and
Did you clone us?
We didn't clone you.
Oh.
There can only be one of you.
I have one question.
Sure.
If you had to pick one of the four of us to rub you down with our hands and to lick your face, which one of us would you choose?
Good question.
Thank you.
Jenna, she's the cleanest of them all.
Wow! Congratulations!
Look at him taking my hand now.
Right.
Now, you said who the cleanest is. Who's the dirtiest?
Yes. Who would you not want to rub
the dirtiest?
Rub you down and lick your face?
Out of the cast.
Wow. Kelly, you are the dirtiest.
Dirty Kelly.
My microphone?
Dirty Kelly.
Do you have a good germ joke for us?
No. Am I supposed to have a germ joke now?
So
This is awful.
bar the other day.
I'm devastated. How is that possible if I'm the cleanest hands and the dirtiest
We're gonna
person?
let Kelly complain during the break. Dr. Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Jones.
Kelly's the dirtiest.
I am devastated. Are you serious? I'm the dirtiest?
No, you're not the dirtiest.
That's on TV!
So it was on TV now.